Hi guys, here's another compilation for you. The reason for these compilations is that there are many videos on our channel that you may have missed. Don't forget to follow the links in the description and check out the featured channels. Thanks guys.
Thanks guys. Thank you. Are these both human resources back here, ma'am?
I'm sorry?
Are these both human resources offices back here? Is that for the public, the candy?
Sure. What can I help you with?
Oh, nothing. I'm just in the area taking a tour of the facility. I'm a journalist.
Okay.
So, Activism News Network. So me and my partner are around. We're just going publicly accessible areas. We don't need a tour to bother anybody. Thank you, ma'am.
Hi. I'm Ken. You found the candy.
Okay.
I thought I had deviated your fears. I said I understand your apprehension, but we're not doing anything wrong. We're looking for people that is wrong, not us. Now I'm surrounded. I'm feeling nervous. So let's step back. I did, but then you snuck up behind us. Not yet. We were on the way out. That's why I said, hey, if you were called on me, I wanted the call number, first of all. If there was a call number generated. So I
When
can
people
go to
call
your
the
records
police.
department and get all the records on it, including that video.
There'll be a call number generated unless a report is on.
Okay.
It's not gonna be called.
So no problem?
Okay.
Good. We're perfectly allowed to do this, right? This is for education, for fun and for free. Sometimes it has to go the wrong way, like this. Intimidating people, trying to chill my freedom. Well, I mean, she's not happy with us. She came out here. I asked you if it was if you got a call about us. You're like, well, what are you doing? That's intimidating because you're treating me like a criminal. I'm not a criminal. I don't commit crimes.
Because you come over with a camera in my face, so I wouldn't like
No, it's not in your face, sir. Come on.
It's in my face. It's pointing.
Taking it all in, right? You can
So
understand
the
what
cameras
we're
on the building are in your face. The cameras on the building are in your face?
Right here. You within 10 feet of me. So yeah, it's
Right,
on
but
my-
you said he says deputy chief, so you know if you was to go into court and you said he put that camera right in my face, that judge ain't gonna think I was 5 feet away, is he?
You're 10 feet away. You're
Right.
in my face.
So you're the deputy chief of police. Do you like working with bad apples?
Huh?
Do you like working with bad apples?
I prefer not to.
Then help me help you, okay?
I don't know what you're doing though. You're not
I'm
telling
looking
me
for
what you're
bad
doing.
apples in your ranks, and I'm trying to get
You're
you to
looking for
correct.
bad apples in the police department?
Didn't I
Everywhere.
explain that to you? man?
Everywhere.
You're not
Oh,
in the police
I don't have
department.
that.
No,
report
not yet.
Right here.
Not yet.
You just
Well, I mean,
forgot.
you
So
can't
let
get
me
into my
refresh your
building
memory. I
without
told you.
access, so-
Sometimes
Okay, so
people
there's
act
no
stupid
public
and call
lobby.
the cops
No,
on us,
it's a lobby.
and
You can come
sometimes
in the
stupid
lobby.
cops
You
break
can't
Right.
the law and
access
arrest
my
us.
Well,
for no
that's all
reason.
we do. We're not looking to go into restricted areas or places that are off limits, anything of that nature. Yeah. So we're just out just recording, enjoying the day, looking at the buildings, seeing what's available for the public, you know?
The morning was spent in Mobile delivering lawsuit intents. I don't want to do that. I want to be home with my kids. But I don't want them to have to do this when they grow up. Help me. I mean this, man. I'm not.
I don't know what
This-
you're asking me to help you, but you ain't telling me
Well,
what you're looking
just to let
Just
people...
say, hey, we're not doing anything wrong.
for.
Let
Does
him
it appear
go.
that we-
You don't
does it
have
appear
to
that we doing
record him. He's
anything
not a criminal.
Huh?
You know, she's creating a public document. If you have a case number or a call number, I want to be able to request it.
Oh, she works for Human Resources. So just call up here and talk to the city clerk and ask her to get the recording that she made.
Well, we do. But This is one of the worst interactions I've ever had.
Here you go, Deputy.
I'm not
Deputy
one
Chief.
of those ex-felons trying to
If you
get
look-
a chip
if you look
off
at
my
just
shoulder or anything.
Sir, I need identification.
Well, this is what it's saying. This is from the, and I'll show you the first page. This is from the Department of Justice,
Okay.
the Civil Rights Division.
Okay. So.
Okay, so look at that second to last page, the bottom paragraph, and it'll tell you
But this
everything.
is from somebody in Baltimore,
Right,
and Washington D.C. This
right.
has nothing to do with
Well,
Tuskegee.
No, it does. If you just listen, it's a Civil Rights Division. This is what they call a guidance letter. The federal government put this out to Baltimore about public photography.
I understand public photography, but you're in a governmental building, so you have to have some
And that's
credentials.
what we look for.
But that's what they're saying.
violations.
That's what the federal government's saying here in
But you
this.
have to have credentials, right?
No.
So you can go wherever you want to. So that means I don't have to have my badge on or
Well,
nothing.
no, you're a government agent.
But if you're working, if you presenting this document, a governmental document that you pulled off the line, clearly you pulled it off the line. So you're presenting this to people, and you should have identification and say, hey, I'm with the press.
But this is telling everybody I don't need credentials.
But if you're going to come to somebody...
Do you know what freedom of the press is?
I understand what freedom of the press is.
Well,
but if you're going to go somewhere, in order not to put people on edge,
how do we know if we don't?
So they'll know who you are.
I do
what
have.
your business is. So if you got credentials, that kind of eases people. For me, like if I walk up to you and I ain't got nothing on, and I say, well, hey, what you doing? You're gonna be on edge, right?
Right.
Because then I say, well, I'm the police and I show you my ID. But now you're not as on edge, right?
Right, but we don't do that. We don't walk up and be like, hey, what are you
But
doing?
you're walking into buildings, you're walking into offices.
That's because that's what citizens can do. Yeah, citizens can do
because
that.
the door is open, that means you're allowed in.
It does actually. Yes, for a government building, it's called public access. It's a publicly accessible area.
Well,
If it's not publicly accessible, there's a door lock. They have little key cards in there. I'm sure you've been in there. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Future reference, I have them put notifications on the door that it's not public access.
Okay, well, that means that they'd have to restrict the public coming in as well, not just the press.
Well, they can put access. If they put signage out that says this is not a public.
Your city attorney will be best to explain it to you. But about the credentials part, reporters haven't been licensed since 1662.
But they still have credentials for their work.
Right, but we don't have to show them.
But you still have credentials because it puts people at ease, right?
Yeah, I have them, but I never wear
So
them.
if I pull you over and I don't show the credentials, you're going to be on edge, right?
Well, no, because people that impersonate a law enforcement officer is against the law.
But you're still going to be on edge because you don't know whether the police
you get your press credentials.
Right.
I don't know whether you're media or not.
I mean, first, to pull me over, well, but that's the great thing.
I can order blue lights on Amazon.
Listen, that's the great thing.
I can order blue lights on Amazon.
And
just
people,
and the jerseys, I could order that on Amazon.
Right.
And the paperwork, I can pull that off of.
Hey, and you're gonna love this, right? Okay, so nobody issues credentials, right? So I've been doing this 4 years. For the first 2 years, I created my own credentials using pamphlets that the public buildings had, okay? And what I would do is I would chop out certain words of the public pamphlets and I taped them all together in like a montage. And then when people asked me for credentials, I'd give that to them and they'd look at it and say, well, you made this yourself. And I said, absolutely. Because
here's the deal. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Every citizen in America can be part of the press.
I think you should have credentials because it identifies who you are.
Well, I would,
and it does not
defeats
put
the
people
purpose
on
of the audit.
In light of all of what's going on, with people coming in the building and doing crazy stuff. Not saying y'all here doing crazy stuff,
right?
But in light of what's going on,
that guy would have to go through me, Deputy Chief.
What's that?
The bad guy that you're thinking about in your head.
But I'm just saying, you know, we don't know, but we don't know. They don't know who you are.
I swore the same oath to defend the Constitution.
But they don't know who you are, but because you don't have anything to identify yourself.
The first step, like I told the city manager, the first step of having a good conversation is introducing yourself, and I did, and that he didn't. He interrupted me talking to her, and it just like popped off egos.
Here again, you have no identification, so you can say whoever you want to be.
But it doesn't matter.
We have a Fourth Amendment right to travel without identification.
Would it matter? Hold on. Would it matter if he walked in and he said he was a journalist, but he was actually a baker? Has he broken the law?
I mean, no, but
okay, so what does it matter?
But you want to hold a conversation.
What if I go in there and say I'm a model? Would they ask me for my model credentials?
So it would be easier to say, "Hey, I'm with the media. This is who I am."
Right, but a lot.
And sometimes, even when you bend over backwards to alleviate fears, people still flip out, and that's what happened. Because I
always
told her,
whether I'm in uniform or in a suit. I got this on because why? it identifies.
Well,
me.
and you're
Because
required
people
by your
know,
policy.
Yeah.
No, it's not policy that we wear this.
It's not your
No,
policy
it's
that you
policy that I got
identify.
this,
You
and I
can't
have my
walk
ID.
around in
Your
a
ID.
uniform and a badge and a gun in our town and not tell us who you are.
She
People are
was
checking to see if
she
First
was
and
nice
Fourth
at the
Amendment.
beginning. She gave
But
me
we
a
were at
piece
the
of
prison.
candy off her
Ethan Man's
desk.
rights are
But we will be around town. Maybe you'll get another call from people that are, oh, this guy's got a camera. Oh my God. Oh my God. I put all my life on Snapchat and Twitter, but this guy's got a camera.
But and there are different people who do this different ways.
What's up, guys? You're pretty big, bro. Do you play football or any sports?
Not anymore.
Not anymore? Awesome. You decide to stand for the Constitution, right?
I don't know what you mean by that, but
What? Let me ask you something. Before we get started, I'm just trying to ask a quick question. How you doing, Sergeant? Could you please tell me what's the Third Amendment?
Can I help you with something? Because I think you can. I think you know that. So.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I just met you. How do you know what I know? I just met you.
Okay.
It's just real quick. I'm not here to give you a hard time. Could you please tell me what the Third Amendment is? Do you know it, sir?
sir,
Do you know the Third Amendment, sir?
just answer her questions.
Just you answer my question.
She's the one that's talking to you.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Master.
I
I'm sorry,
can't-
Master. Let me answer your questions. What's your question?
Oh, I don't have a question.
No, she doesn't have a question.
Just answer her questions. Just answer her questions. Just answer her questions.
Okay. All right. Can anybody tell me the Third Amendment? That's all I want to know.
Why are you asking us that?
Because I'm pretty sure at least one of you doesn't know it. And we have police officers all over the country that don't know the Constitution. I am pretty sure you, sir, you don't know it. I'm pretty sure you definitely don't know it. I think you know it because you're sergeant. And if you don't know it, we have a problem with whoever moved you up in the pyramid. So thousands are watching right now. If you guys want to prove me wrong, this is the moment. Do you know the Third Amendment, ma'am?
Well, I'm not here to prove you wrong or have any.
No, you're here to work for us. I'm trying to make sure that you are upholding our rights. You know, the Constitution. That's what you guys are here for, to protect our rights. And if you don't know it, we need to replace you. So, do you know the Third Amendment, sir?
Sir, my sergeant told you that we know this Third Amendment.
You know it?
And you need to answer any of her questions.
Oh, I don't have a question. Oh, I don't have a question. Oh, I don't have a question.
Sir, that's not how it works. You guys work for us. You answer our questions. She's not asking any questions. Why do you insist on me answering questions that are not being asked? She's not asking questions, sir. Sir, do you have an ID on you?
He doesn't have to provide the right to.
Yes, he does.
He has his name.
Yes, he
You
does.
can read.
Yeah, I can read. Now I know how to read just because you say it. What if I have a disability, sir? You see, that's why you guys become police officers. You don't know the Constitution. You don't know the Third Amendment. You have no clue about the law, okay? No clue. You guys are supposed to identify when a citizen asks. If a judge asks you for your name, you're not going to tell him, it's right here. You can read it. You can read it, right? You don't talk like that to the judge, bro. Treat people with respect. Have I been rude to you in any way? No. Have I been rude to you? No. I haven't been rude to you either. You see, that's the reason why we come over here, because we have a lot of police officers all over the country that get their badges real quick, 6 months training, don't even know what the hell the Third Amendment is.
He took an oath to the Constitution, so it's kind of embarrassing.
It's very embarrassing. And if I were you, I'd Google it up after you do the walk of shame, and I'll learn it. So the next time that thousands are watching you, sir, you don't look bad on the internet. Sir, anything you have to say? Are you going to ID?
Sir, Officer Mitchell, Overland Park Police Department, so.
Thank you. And you?
Roses.
Roses. Roses. Okay. Do you know the Third Amendment?
I don't know why we need to discuss that right now.
Because it's the most important thing of your job, the Constitution,
I
sir.
understand that, but you.
Sometimes you don't. You say you don't understand.
Figuring this out, I'm not sure why.
This is a police department, sir. You guys, we spend millions in this entire operation, and you guys get offended when we ask a simple question about the most important thing of your job, which is to uphold your oath to the Constitution. You see, you guys go around asking people for IDs all day long, sir. What have you been doing today before you got here? What did you do before you get here?
He's just doing his job.
I'm speaking with him.
Okay,
I'm speaking.
My training, you can ask me.
No, I'm not asking you. When I ask you, sir. With all due respect, I'm asking him. What did you do before you got here today?
Just perform my police duties. That's it. So.
That's after you got here, because you didn't perform your duties.
So you're saying prior to me?
Prior to come here.
Okay.
Okay. All right. All right. No problem. I encourage you, sir, to take some time before you come to work, and be ready for work, just like anybody else. The athlete goes and stretches before they go. You guys, please, we expect you to be pros at this. We expect you guys to be pros. Also, this police department is not being transparent about when people fill out complaint forms on you guys. You see it says police records. This window says police records, but in fact, this should be called citizens records because the police records are kept in private. You guys police yourself. You have coffee with the person from upstairs, internal affairs, right? You know each other. Must be nice. I don't see internal affairs driving around policing you guys. Huh? So guess who gets to police you guys? We do. We have to come and check up on you guys whenever, unexpectedly, so that you guys can stay on point, sir. Okay. Have you ever, what was that?
Are you trying to make a complaint? Is that what you're here for?
I wish, but that would never end, that would never go anywhere. That's what I'm saying. I can fill out a complaint. You guys are not going to give me any information about it later on.
Okay. Is there anything else we can help you with?
What's your name? Rosas. And you were Mitchell and Selman. All right, Selman. This is your duty now because he's not a sergeant. Neither is he. You have to go there and tell him, hey, at least learn the Bill of Rights, the first 10. At least, because we know them. A lot of people see us with the snapbacks and think we're stupid for some reason. And we've even had police officers tell us that we can't come in with our hats on. We know that you guys are busy and there's other important things that you guys need to take care of. You guys are dismissed.
Okay. So there's nothing else you need from us?
No.
Yeah, we're waiting for internal affairs.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out why they don't release any information because I'm pretty sure you guys have done some unlawful arrests. We've seen.
Why? I mean, if you have nothing to hide, why would you keep those records in private?
Because it protects people's privacy.
Oh, does it protect my privacy when I get arrested and somebody shows up here and asks for why I got arrested? No, you guys give out my address. Not me, because I've never been arrested by you guys. But there's a lot of people that have and contacted me to come over here and ask you the questions that they won't because you guys have been bullying people around. Not you personally. In general, from this police department, we have a lot of complaints. And I don't know why, because I'm not from here. But we decided to come over here and request information on complaints. And then what do we find out? It's private. Okay. It's always police safety. It's always about your safety. Even though you have the full gear, pepper spray, taser, a full army backing you up within a second, then it's always police roads for my safety. You guys need to back up. You back up. By the way, why you guys always do that thing with your hands?
Just because my hands are right here. It's just easy to rest it.
No, that's a bad answer. You should say, sir, that's a non-threatening position so that you can feel comfortable that my hand is not like hers.
If you guys want to make a complaint or speak to internal affairs.
This is our way of making a complaint, sir.
We need to get your name and number so we can have them contact you guys.
Let me get your number.
I'm not going to give you my number.
Me neither, sir.
Okay, then I don't know how they're supposed to get a hold of you.
Sir, I already explained to you. Your complaint system sucks. Are you like major?
Do what?
Are you the major or captain?
One of them, yeah.
Major, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I recognize your rank. Okay. Well, I have a quick question, sir. How come this police department keeps in private all the internal affairs completed investigations from the public? Yeah, how come you guys do that?
Those are personnel records. Those are kept employment records.
I don't think that's how it should be, sir. You guys should be transparent about your complaints. You guys have complaint forms. People complain, and then you say it's private.
Yes, you're welcome to make a complaint.
Yeah, and then you guys police yourselves, and then you tell us that the outcome is private?
Right.
That's not, it must be nice. Well, next time you want to investigate me for a crime, I will let you know later if I'm indeed, and if I have probable cause that I've committed a crime so that you can come later on and arrest me.
Do you want to make a records request?
Sir, I want you guys to be transparent about your complaints. You guys are keeping all this information in private. And thousands are watching, by the way. What's your name?
Major Miller.
Miller. Okay. Miller.
Right.
Must be nice to work in a place where you can do whatever you want. And
your records are kept private at your employer as well.
Sir, this is a public building.
Right.
This is not a private.
Would you like to make a records complaint? We're happy to help you with that. Or make a complaint.
We just covered that the whole complaint system that you have going on. It's fraud. It's a fraud. You're dismissed, sir. I no longer want to speak with you. You're highly suspicious right now.
Now, what I'm doing is a lawful activity. Yeah, I do want to talk outside. I'll let you guys go for. I don't want you guys walking behind me. No. Am I being ordered to leave? Yeah, I mean, you guys are here, so you guys hear from me, right? Huh? Oh. How are you? Oh, Steiner, how are you? Nothing much, just filming, exercising my rights. So, you guys got called down here? On about what? What was the call? How'd the call come out?
I don't know.
What was the dispatch ticket, you know? What was the dispatch ticket? So that's protect the constitutional right. Okay. So I'm down here filming. I'm just asking people their names. They're treating me right. I treat them right. We got this one lady who was being rude, so I can't film. So we had the same problem back with Kent down in the police department. Anything you can film from the public view is deemed lawful and constitutional, regardless if there's an ordinance or anything in place. So what I'm getting at is I filmed behind the counter. I filmed over there behind the counter. She asked me not to, but what I'm doing is lawful and it's constitutional. So ordinances do not trump the Constitution. And what I'm doing is lawful. So if you're going to arrest me, write me a ticket. I don't care. Because it's just going to end up with a lawsuit against you guys for violating my rights. So that's what you got to do it. I wasn't rude, wasn't disrespectful. Everything is on film. Would you like to see the video? Okay, so then why are you guys here then? Why are you guys idle?
We just got called here. What he said.
For filming? Wow. So filming is against the law now? Well, I didn't get your name. Julie, badge number.
152. Keller 146. Colin Steiner 175.
Okay.
I'll go talk to the sergeant. That's just who went in and see what's going on, alright?
Okay.
I spoke with the state attorney's office about your other. If you want to talk about that.
Why are you guys coming around me, bro? Am I being detained? So I'm free to go? Am I free to go? Am I?
We don't know what happened inside yet. So
Okay. But am I free to go, though?
right now, no.
So I'm being detained? Under what suspicion of crime?
You were called in here for kind of disturbance with,
No disturbance. So what crime have I committed?
we don't know yet.
So you don't know, so then I'm free to go.
You were called here for a lawful reason. So
But yeah, you were calling for a lawful reason, but what crime have I committed, though, for me to be being detained?
we're not seeing you.
Okay, well, I'm no longer talking. I'm invoking my Fifth Amendment. But I will talk to you in regards to the other case, though, because that's a separate case. So what did you find out?
So they said that he said that he had a big pile of reports that he was going through. So he looked at it. He said that he's going to put out it's not going to be a warrant, but he's going to send her a court date.
Oh, okay, perfect. Okay. Well, I appreciate you doing that, man. I really do. See, I don't know why detectives are coming out here. Like, what? You're working on a case against me?
No, I'm with him.
Okay. Oh, you're training him? He's a good guy. I like him. Now, let me tell you, I did there's another video I did is positive interaction when they came to my apartment and talked to me. Yeah, so I'm not just posting negative. No, this was with another guy. He was really cool and just talked to me, just chill. But he was nice and actually took the time to understand me. And Holland Steiner, you know, I respect you coming out that night, man. You helped me out. I appreciate that. So he's a good guy, bro. Me and you, we had our differences, but yeah. So am I free to go then, or what's the deal? What? So it takes 1, 2, 3. What's he doing? 4, 5 cops? Gotcha. I didn't know, but it just all showed up at once, so.
Well, we're in the same car. So.
Okay. So who's riding with Hollensteiner then? Yeah, because I'm getting kind of cold, man. I'm going to get frostbite out here if I don't get going. No, I got, what you call it, my blood is whole, it's thin blood, so I'm anemic. I get cold real easily. And I wasn't planning on being out here all day. called the chief judge. I have a meeting this Friday with him because, you know, that's a policy that says you can't go in there and film. Well, that's a public building paid for by tax dollars. Anything that's accessible, just like out here, I can film. So them saying that I can't come in there and then telling me, well, you can come in here with your camera, and if you do, you'll get arrested. That right there is intimidation. It's a Class 3 felony in the state of Illinois. You know the intimidation law?
Not as familiar with it as you are, probably. But...
Oh, yeah. I had somebody, just the near lunging towards somebody is intimidation. They have to feel intimidated. So, and then that there, I mean, obviously you guys ain't going to arrest nobody for intimidation. Why is your hand on your gun? I don't like that.
Standing here, you want to move it?
Well, like, why can't you put your hand here? Like that there is like an intimidation tactic. That don't work with me. Same with the gloves. You know, putting gloves on, that don't mean nothing to me.
Sometimes people say people.
So am I able to go back in there then, or what?
I don't think they're going to let you record, but if you want me
Are you guys going to not let me record?
If you want me to get a definite answer from the sergeant, I will.
Yeah, I want to know, because if I'm free to go, I haven't committed a crime, so then why can't I go back in? Because I wasn't done filming.
Let me inquire about that.
Yeah, if you would, please. Thank you. Okay. So what's the dealio?
You got a question?
I want to go back in and continue my job. Because right now you guys are interfering with my job.
Okay, well, the ordinance is about what you can't.
That's Constitution states otherwise. First Amendment.
I understand. It's city ordinance.
And I'm going to go back in there and film. And I'm going to we can violate the city ordinance, write me a ticket. I got money. I got, what, $150 right now, cash. I got $500 cash on me. So I'll just, you see, the ordinance states I can't film. But what I'm filming is publicly accessible area. So anything that I can zoom in on from the public, because we had the same problem. Hold on. Correct. That's where I was. And I was zooming in, and she says, well, you can't do that. The ordinance does not state that, though. The ordinance doesn't state it. You have to, in order to violate an ordinance, you have to have, there's different sections of the ordinance I would have to violate. And does it state that you cannot zoom in? No, it does not. Go back and fix the ordinance, and then, and only then, can you enforce that.
I could record the outside of someone's home, but I could not zoom in to look in their windows.
I'd beg to differ, because I'm studying to become a lawyer. So, you have a law degree? No, do you? But I know, but you say no, do you? Like, as if that's a smart remark. I know I do not, though, but I'm like this close to getting one. And when I do, that means I know the law better than you, and you. You have a law degree? Law degree? Law degree? So then you guys, you guys are dismissed. You guys can go. I mean, if you just gonna stay here all day?
You said that you can film in the lobby.
Okay, then let's go in here and film the lobby. Okay. Can you just pull up the ordinance where it says that? But it says the ordinance, but it doesn't say if I can zoom in or not. See what I'm saying? So I can't zoom, right? I can't zoom, but I can sit here like this and just film. Because I can go back and just edit the video and zoom in on the video that way. So you see I'm not zoomed out, right? I'm at 1 time. See that? Okay. So anything that I can film, right?
Can't go in there.
I can't go in there. Gotcha. I respect that. That makes sense. But anything like, for example, this is where I was at originally. So this is public. So why can't I do this? Why can't I do that? I don't understand. Like, what's the big deal? And when was this plaque put on? You know when that plaque was put on, ma'am? Huh? A few years ago? Just a few years ago? But you said the ordinance was put in a year ago. So which is it? I mean, if you guys want to write me a ticket for violating the ordinance, you can just go ahead and do it now. Well, can you go get a ticket book and write me a ticket? I mean, I violated the ordinance. I mean, I committed a crime, apparently. Why? I just want a ticket. I mean, everyone else would get a ticket, so why can't I have a ticket?
I think I told you where you could film at.
I know that, but I mean, I'm not trying to be a smart when I say this. I really want to know what this means.
You will have to address that with the city council. Aren't they the ones that enacted the ordinance?
Oh yeah, they enacted the ordinance to keep people out like me and all the other auditors, so that way they can conduct their little sneaky, slimy business behind closed doors.
You would have to reach out to your alderman or
no audio or video recording in this area. City Ordinance 9392 is unconstitutional. Violators subject to penalties set forth by Section 10.99 of City Code. the city ordinance, so it's not even.
Reach out to them or go to the city council meeting.
Okay. So you mean to tell me this is publicly accessible, correct? Well, it's either yes or no. Is this publicly accessible? What do you guys think?
You come in and pay your water bill, so I would say that you have access to this.
Okay. So anything that I can see from the public onward is deemed what? Like, you would think that they would have like that, maybe like kind of like a blind or something like that, or you guys going? Okay, have a good day. Thank you for following up on that, Mr. Keller.
Saw this guy pulled over here, so just came to check it out. Make sure everyone will be all right. We got some shade here. You guys all right?
Yeah, we're chilling.
Okay.
Back away from my car, man. I'm in the middle of something.
Yeah, but I'm on a sidewalk, so you can't. That's an unlawful directive, man. I can stand here, bro.
You can stand up there. You're not going to stand this close.
What's your name and badge number? You made contact with me?
Yeah, Deputy Byron.
Deputy what? Can't hear. It's loud. Deputy what? Deputy Clown? Okay. So I'm not going to move back, dude. This is so you guys can see I'm on a sidewalk here, and I'm not obstructing anything. Okay, it's a traffic stop. It's a public sidewalk. I can stand on a public sidewalk, man. And more of this, look, El Paso County. If you guys remember before with El Paso County, the guy tried to, I was also recording a traffic stop on a public sidewalk. And that guy tried to tell me that I had to back up. And then if I interfere, he's gonna arrest me. It's this El Paso County, guys, man. So we got 1919. I couldn't get his, I couldn't hear his name. So I'll have to figure out who this guy is. Why can't they just like leave me alone and just do their job? And I don't understand why they have to always just give directives. No need for that. All right, guys, so I made my point that he's not gonna bully me, but I am gonna stand right here because it's hot. I'm in the shade now, so I'm probably about 10 feet from his car right now. I was like right there on the rocks. I was just static recording, and I decided to go live because as I came up here on this traffic stop, this cop's already telling me to get back and giving me unlawful directive. Now they got backup here, man. So I'm on 20% battery, guys. But they brought backup, as you can see. I'm literally, actually I think I'm on public property still. I was gonna say maybe I'm on private property there, but.
Just step back a little bit, man. You're cool to film, but I can't be rolling right back on me.
Well,
man.
I mean, why are you so scared of me?
I don't know who you are.
But I don't know who you are. Can you give me your name and badge number?
Sergeant Scott Robley, 05013.
Okay.
Okay. While my officer's here on a traffic stop, I need you to back up a little bit. That's all I'm asking.
But I know what the obstruction laws are, and I have to physically use physical force or threaten to use physical force.
Okay.
And I'm not doing that. I'm not impeding the traffic stop. Yeah, I mean, you should know the law. You're the sergeant, right?
It is an officer safety thing for you.
Officer safety is officer cowardice, man, and that's not a law. Officer safety is not a law. I know the law. I can stand on a public sidewalk, man. Okay. There's no law saying that I can't walk on a sidewalk just because you're right there, okay? Your deputy over here has already given me unlawful directives, and you come out, you understand what I'm trying to do, huh? Yep, that's what they all say. Understand what I'm trying to do, bud. You can't just do a good job and come over here and de-escalate. You got to come up and give me unlawful directives right away. Start acting dumb.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Just like I've had several interactions with El Paso County.
You know that's not what happened.
I've already had interactions with El Paso County. The same thing, standing on a sidewalk, and I had the deputy telling me he's going to arrest me if I don't back up and stuff like that, man. I'm shaking, man, because I have a man with a gun here who's you know, coming up saying you need to back up, stuff like that, man. You know, I've actually had my right. I've been locked in cages for doing this before, man. So I get nervous.
I don't know who you are.
Is that illegal to walk up behind you?
It could be. I don't know what your intentions are.
It could be.
Yeah,
So it could be illegal for me to walk. What law is that it's illegal? When is it illegal to walk behind someone, man?
This is a pointless conversation.
Yeah, it is. So why don't you just be quiet, man? You got a business card?
I do.
Can I have it, please?
As soon as I'm done covering him, I'll be happy.
I need to get his business card too. He was giving me directives.
Absolutely. Both
Okay.
of us will give you your business
Cool.
cards. He's going to finish conducting his traffic stop.
Yep.
He's trying to do his job that you want us to do. So
Yep.
as soon as that's completed, I'll be happy to give you my business card.
Excellent.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Are you okay?
Well, I just see you shaking pretty bad.
I told you why I was shaking, right?
I just want to make sure you're
I
not-
told you that I've been locked in a cage for doing this before,
I'm just making
3
sure.
times.
Have I
So,
locked you in a cage? Have I done anything like that? All I asked you was not to walk up behind
well,
me.
you
That's
walked
all
up.
I asked.
You walked up on me and said, "Hey, man, you need to back up. Don't walk behind me."
Actually,
Stuff like that.
You walked up on me. I didn't walk up on you. I was coming to talk to my
I came over to record what you're doing, man.
Okay.
I have a lawful right to record police interactions. CRS 16-3-311.
Absolutely. As long as you're not causing obstruction. Absolutely.
And am I doing that?
When you're walking up behind me, I don't know what you're doing.
So walking up behind you is obstructing your job? Again, sir, that
Did
I
I
have
arrest you?
I have to use
Did I do
physical
anything
force
to
or
detain you
threaten
or
to
anything?
use physical force in order to be interfering with a police
Okay.
interaction. Trust me, man. I've done my research, bro.
I'm sure you have.
Yes.
Let me shut these lights off and you can get on the road.
Hey, Deputy Burrell, don't give me unlawful directives, man. All right? I can stand on a sidewalk, man. Is there a reason you're still here?
I'm waiting for this guy to leave, and then I'm going to leave.
Okay. Well, why are you waiting?
You're still here?
Yeah, because I'm recording you. It's
Okay,
actually what I do for a
I'm doing
living.
my job.
Your job is to sit here and what? Like just guard me or what?
Is that what you have to do? Absolutely, I'm here to protect him.
You're here to protect him from me?
I'm here to protect him from anybody that wants to cause him harm. Do you want to cause him harm?
Did I say I want to cause him harm? Did I engage in any threatening behavior?
Did I say I was here to protect specifically because you were doing something wrong? I'm here to cover him. Is what I'm
Yeah,
here
you
for.
said you're here to protect him.
To cover him, absolutely. Yeah.
So you're here to cover him from a man with a cell phone recording on a public sidewalk. Engaged in a First Amendment protected activity, that's why you're here?
So, yeah.
Oh, okay. That sounds like a really good use of taxpayer funds, man.
Okay.
They could probably be allocated in a much more efficient way than you sitting here guarding me, bro.
I'm not guarding you. I'm guarding him.
You're guarding your deputy from me, from a man with a camera.
I don't know what else you got on you. You got stuff in your pockets. You got stuff concealed.
Yeah, I got stuff in my
I don't
pockets.
know.
I got stuff in my pocket. I'll put my hand in my pocket.
We're gonna officer.
Put it right there in my pocket, man.
So you trying to provoke now? Is that the game?
Provoke. So putting my hands in my pocket is provoked. It's provoking.
Could be.
Could be. Yeah, I guess walking behind you could be against the law. Putting my hands in my pockets could be provoking.
Are we done?
All right. Yeah, we're done, man.
Okay,
Get back to
sir.
work, man. You're dismissed.
Thanks once again, guys. Please head over to the featured channels by following the links in the description. These guys do a great job, so please give them the credit they deserve by subscribing to their channels.